Man, we were spot on with our predictions.
I know, right? We got every player award correct. I guess we're just that good.
You know what we should do now? We should predict the All-NBA team next.
That's a great idea. Anyways, welcome to Hooper Mix TV where we talk everything hoops. My name is Eli.
And my name is Pat, and today we're going to guess the first team in the All-NBA. If this video does well and you guys want to see the rest, we'll do a follow-up video for the second and third teams.
Man, do we have a great video for you guys today. And some of the choices we make might be crazy, but trust, in the end, it's all justified.
With that being said, you all ready?
Let's get started. Before we start, we just want to say, as much as we want to be correct and predict the winners, this is our personal list.
Some of these does not follow the usual selections from past years, but this season has been wild and we really think that it has changed the landscape of the NBA, and for the better.
Alright, let's start the list with our number one selection, and it has to be the clearest of the clear, Mr. 2021 Most Valuable Player, Nikola Jokic.
There's not much to be said. He won MVP, averaged 26, 11, and 8, and played the whole 72 games.
He was already Denver's main offensive attack, but when Jamal Murray got injured, he started going off every single game.
If he wasn't dropping 50 points, he was dropping 30, 20, and 10. That's insane for an NBA player, let alone a 7-foot center.
So many defensive players like Draymond Green have come out and said that this year was a different year guarding Jokic, because even if he stopped his jump shot or his layup, he was going to hit you with this awkward over-the-shoulder shot and then smile at you.
They don't call him the Joker for no reason. This was just his season.
Now that we got the MVP out the way, let's go with the next player.
Oh man. The second one goes to runner-up for the MVP in Steph Curry. And this man also had a season to remember. We really thought, oh, KD left and Klay is injured. The Warriors dynasty is finally over.
Yeah, the dynasty's over, but not the legend of Chef Curry.
Just when we thought he was starting to age, this guy drops the highest scoring average of his career. And really gave Jokic a run for his trophy.
This race was tight, but his team let him down. But he will receive a spot on our list and his fourth All-NBA first team selection.
So, those two were pretty obvious and we did say the list was going to be wild. Let's change it up a bit, eh, Eli?
Exactly. For the hardcore non-casual NBA fans, y'all might know this, but the categories for All-NBA selections have been recently split up to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and 1 center.
And since 1947, which was the first All-NBA selection, there has never been more than 2 centers per All-NBA team. But not today.
That is correct, because for our number 3 selection, we have chosen Joel Trust the Process Embiid, which marks potentially the only NBA first team to have 2 centers on it.
Even though it's breaking the rules, you have to put Joel here as he was going head-to-head with Jokic on a consistent basis the whole season.
He was the runner-up to win MVP and led Philly to the number 1 seed in a deep Eastern Conference. You cannot just count him out and put him on the second team.
He put up 29, 11, and 3. That in itself has enough consideration to put him on this list.
That is final. Joel is our 3rd selection, and right now we have Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry, and Joel Embiid.
I don't know which one's crazier. The fact that we have 2 centers on the list, or that we have no forwards on this list.
Yeah, we have to add a forward. And the best forward this season, with no doubt, has been our number 4 selection on this team, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This would be the Greek Freak's 3rd first team selection, averaging 28, 11, and 6 on 57% shooting, just edging Jokic just a bit as the best field goal percentage on this list.
You know we like our stat, but it does not do enough justice because Giannis, with arguably his best team ever, has played amazing this year.
He has had some crazy efficient games and has just been effortless this season. And as much as he has won individual achievements, this year he is striving for that first championship.
He deserves a spot on this list and is the last guaranteed player on our All-NBA first team selection.
Last guaranteed? What do you mean, Eli?
Because the last slot on this list is so tough. There are so many people deserving of this spot.
You can choose anyone out of the 3 in Brooklyn, in Harden, Durant, or Irving.
Or you can even make the case for the number 1 team in the Utah Jazz's star in Gobert or Mitchell.
You can even say Kawhi on the Clippers, Lillard on Portland, or Doncic on the Mavs.
But in our opinion, the last selection on this list and the most deserving of this spot is Pascal Siakam. Nah, I'm just joking. It belongs to none other than CP3.
This might be our bias talking, but Chris Paul deserved this last spot because even if you take away his playoff performance right now, he is arguably the most crucial player on this list on the respective team.
Before Chris Paul came to Phoenix, D-Book and the Suns were killing it in the bubble. But they didn't even make last year's playoffs. Can you 100% guarantee the Suns were going to make it to this year's playoffs?
That's the point. You can't. CP3 joined the Suns out of nowhere and all of a sudden, they're the number 2 seed in the most packed conference in years.
Let me say that again. The Suns didn't make the playoffs last year, and this year they're the number 2 seed in the Western Conference.
That sentence itself is enough for us to put him on the last slot of this list.
Forget stats, this one is all impact and it hits too hard on the heart.
With that being said, that is our All-NBA first team selection this year. We got the Joker,
Chef Curry,
the Process Joel Embiid,
the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo,
the Point God Chris Paul.
This year was amazing and the choices were harder than usual. I mean, this is the first time we don't have LeBron on the first team in years.
If you want to see our second or third team selections, like the video and let us know.
You can go in the comments and tell us how your first team looks and we can talk about it. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and we'll see you guys next time. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day.